So magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Narito po ang aming grupo ng Foli acafea upang ipahayag sa inyo kung ano ang layunin ng aming kumpanya. So narito po ang mission, vision at objectives ng Foli acafea.
There are three types of Faya Cafe mission, with each being as integral to our success as the next. First, product mission, provide customer the finest quality beverage the most efficient time. Second, community mission, provide community support through customer involvement. Third, economic mission, operate and grow at a profitable rate through sound economic decisions. Vision. For Yakafeya vision is to serve the country with the best coffee there is and help the community in achieving better economic status.
Next is objectives. Foli Cafea has established three firm objectives it wishes to achieve in the next 3 years. First is 13 drive-through locations and 4 fully booked mobile cafes by the end of the third year. Next is the gross margin of 45% or more. And last is net after-tax profit above 15% of sales.
So dito sa segment na to ay ipapakilala naman namin ang management ng aming kumpanya. So the management. Management of Foli acafea is a relatively flat organization. Overhead for management will be kept to a minimum and all senior managers will be hands-on workers. So, namin nais maging talagang yung gustong pitpitin ang bawat workers namin. Gusto namin makita na sila ay nagtatrabaho ng mabuti sa pamamagitan ng tamang pag-guide sa kanila. There is no intention of having a top-heavy organization that drains profits and complicates decisions. Like what I've said earlier, gusto namin na maging safe ang aming workplace. Kaya naman na bilang management, gusto namin ma-feel din ng hindi lang namin, kundi yung mga manggagawa namin ang smooth and deliberate organization workers. Kaya, ayun. At the zenith of this third-year plan, there will be 4 executive positions: Chief Operating Officer, Chief Financial Officer, Chief Information Officers, and last but not the least, the Director of Marketing. There will be other mid-range management positions such as district managers for every 4 drive-thrus and a facilities manager to oversee the maintenance and stocking of the mobile cafe, as well as overseeing the maintenance and replacement of equipment in the drive-thru facilities. Sequoia Cafe has selected Mr. Christian Arellano to perform the duties of Chief Operating Officer. Christian has a highly entrepreneurial spirit and has already started a company from scratch, the Netcom Services Incorporation, that ran in the black within 3 months of inception and paid off all initial debt within 6 months. Upon leaving NSI in April 2001, the company had again paid off all debt and was running a profit monthly. Combine his experience, leadership, and desire with 3 years of research in specialty drinks and drive-thru service. And Paulo Capella knows that Christian is the individual who will get the company out of the gate and up to full speed for a long time to come. Miss Lovely Rose Pima, on the other hand, has been selected to fulfill the position of a bookkeeper and office manager. Lovely has been the business administrator of Jones International Incorporation for the past 4 years. Jones is a $4 million company that retails vitamins and other betterment products. Over those 4 years, Lovely has written numerous corporate policies and directed the financial reporting and reconciliation. Polya Cafea considers Lovely to be a great addition to the team when she comes available in November of 2001. Until that time, she will be working with Mr. Aureliano on a part-time basis to help establish the corporate accounts and policies. Last but not the least, Miss Jenny Legasto has been selected to perform the duties of corporate events coordinator on a part-time basis. Miss Legasto has over 5 years in the business-to-business sales realm. Last year, he was responsible for over $250,000 in sales of promotional material to corporate and educational clients. Mr. Chuck McNaughty has been selected to fulfill the position of warehouse trailer manager. Chuck has been working for Nabisco Incorporation as a service representative for over 10 years. His experience in account services, merchandising, and inventory control is a welcome addition to Folio Cafea team. Chuck will use his knowledge in conjunction with the rest of the team to establish inventory and warehouse policies. The warehouse manager is responsible for inventory of all products sold by Foya Cafea. Some merchandising experience is a welcome addition. Training in the first in first out FIF style of inventory control is a requirement. Also, knowledge of ergonomics and health issues would be important. Since Chuck's domain will be the headquarters, the trailers and the drive-thrus, ensuring that minimum and maximum inventories are maintained. Working with the mobile and drive-thru baristas will be integral to his task as well. Management team gaps. Folya Cafea knows that it is going to require several quality management team members over the next 3 years, beginning with a district manager for every 4 drive-thrus. This person will oversee the quality of product, the training of the baristas, the inventory management, and the customer satisfaction. Ideally, as Folya Cafea grows, it will be able to promote from within for this position. This individual will be responsible for the addition of up to 4 drive-thrus under his or her management. They will be required to visit between locations and possibly even join administrative personnel on training or marketing travel. Clearly, as the need arises, these individuals will ideally be selected from the mobile cafe or drive-thru team.
So in this section, we will show you our different products of Foli Cafea. These are some of our products that we usually sell to our customer. There are 3 varieties of size that you can choose. It's either regular, medium, and large. At the top side, we have cappuccino, cafe latte, americano, mocha, espresso, macchiato, and chocolate. And for iced coffee, iced mocha, iced latte, iced tea, iced lemon, and iced frappe. And we also have sandwiches for morning breakfast, and as time goes by, we will continue to serve more upcoming foods dishes, so stay tuned for more.
Okay, so here is the SWOT analysis, our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of the Folio Cafea.
Strengths. In so doing, Foya Cafe has provided the customer with a quality product at a competitive price, provided the customer with a more convenient method for obtaining their desired product, demonstrated how Foya Cafe appreciate their loyalty and patronage by donating money to their personal cause. Foya Cafe believe it has a significant competitive advantage over these chains because of the following benefits. First, drive-thru service, more substantial customer service, community benefits, mobile cafe, selection, and higher product quality. The drive-thru facility provides a substantial value proposition and that the customer does not have to find a parking place, exit the vehicle and study the line to order, wait for the beverage ahead of him to be produced, pay a premium price for average product, find a place to sit, clean up the previous patron mess, then enjoy their coffee, assuming the efficient time to linger over the cup. For your cafe concept is that the customer drives up, place the order, receive a high quality product at a competitive price, and drives away having wasted little time in the process. Folia Cafe is also providing a significant community value patronizing Folia Cafe. For every purchase a customer makes from us, Folia Cafe will donate up to 7.5% of the sale to the local charity selected by the customer.
Weaknesses. There are 4 general competitors in Polycafe's drive-thru market. They are the national specialty beverage chains such as Starbucks and Panera, local coffee houses or cafes with an established clientele and a quality product, fast food restaurants, and convenience stores. There is a dramatic distinction among the patrons of each of these outlets. Patrons to a Starbucks or to one of the local cafes are looking for the experience of the coffee house. They want the ability to design their coffee, smell the pastry, listen to the soothing Italian music, and read the local paper or visit with an acquaintance. It is a relaxing, slow, peace environment. Patrons of the fast food restaurant or the convenience stores are just the opposite. They have no time for idle chatter and are willing to overpay for whatever beverage the machine can spit out. As long as it's quick, they pay for their gas and they are back on the road to work. Although they have the desire and good taste to know good from bad. Time is more valuable to them. Competitors to the mobile cafes on campuses would include fast food restaurants, assuming they are close enough to the consumer that they can get there and back in the minimal allotted time. Vending machines and company or school cafeterias, the consumers in the environment are looking for a quick, convenient, fairly priced, quality refreshment that will allow them to purchase the product and return to work, class, or other activity.
Opportunities. So the opportunities that is seen in Poya Cafea is the fundraising and catering trailer. So in Poya Cafea, the mobile cafe will be a key marketing tool. The similarities between the mobile cafes and the drive-through facilities will be unmistakable. Exposure these units will provide cannot be measured in dollars nor in peso. Poya Cafea will negotiate visits with the mobile units at schools, hospitals, corporations, and other entities in the case of schools and certain corporations. A portion of all sales made while on their campus could go to a program of their choice. The organization would promote its presence to their constituency and encourage them to frequent the drive-through establishment so that their uncharitable cause is nurtured. This will give those patrons an opportunity to taste the products and become a regular customer of the drive-through facilities. The mobile cafes will also be appearing at the community events such as fairs, festivals, and other charitable events.
Threats. When measuring head-to-head direct competitors, we have found that there are none in the metropolitan area. Folia Cafea will be the first double-sided drive-through coffee house in the metropolitan area. However, there is still significant competition from traditional coffee house and other retailers. National chains. Starbucks, the national leader, had revenue in fiscal year 2000 of 2.2 billion. That is an increase of 32% over fiscal year 1999. Starbucks planned to increase revenues over 6.6 billion from 10,000 retail outlets by 2005. Panera had revenues of $151 billion from corporate owners store and $350 billion from franchise location in fiscal year 2000. This fiscal year revenue won an increase in 28.9% on a per store basis versus fiscal year 1999.
Fast food and convenience stores. These are two industries where Folicafea will experience a certain level of competition. The national fast food chains and national convenience store chains already serve coffee, soda, and some breakfast foods. The national fast food chains obviously know the benefits and value to customers of drive-through. Folicafea knows that within the specialty coffee and tea market, the quality of products sold will be much greater than what can currently be purchased at fast food and convenience stores. Polycafea knows the quality of our products, along with the addition of domestic soda and the ease of drive-through, gives it a competitive edge over fast food and convenience stores.
One sales forecasts. So this is the forecast that we pursue in Poya Cafea in the first year. So Poya Cafea anticipates having two drive-through locations in operation. The first location will open in the third month of this plan and be fully operational beginning on the first day of September. Second drive-through will open 6 months later. Poya Cafea is building in a certain amount of ramp-up for each facility while commuters become familiar with its presence. The drive-thrus will generate 288,000 tickets in the first year of operation. There are four keys to success in this business, three of which are virtually the same as any food services like Starbucks and Panera. It is our fourth key, the community mission that gives us that extra measure of respect in the public eye. The best products: freshest coffee beans, cleanest equipment, premium serving containers, and consistent flavor. Third, the friendliest servers, cheerful, skilled, professional, and fluent. Finest reputation, word of mouth advertising promotion of our community mission, which is the charitable giving. Okay, so in this section, we will going to show you the startup expenses of Folia Catea. So Folia Catea's startup expenses and funding are shown in the tables and chart below. The majority of these funds will be used to build this first facility, pay deposits, and provide capital for 6 months of operating expense, initial inventory, and other one-time expenses. Folia Capella anticipates the need for operational capital for the first few months of operation. So here in the chart, the startup chart, you can see that the expenses will be over 180,000 dollars. So to cover up these expenses and the other assets, we have this investment of over a total of 210,000 dollars, and the loans of 150 almost $150,000 to cover up the expenses and the assets needed for the startup of Polya Capea. So here is the breakdown of the startup funding. Startup expenses to fund $173,000 and $773,000. Total funding required is 365 and $670,000. The assets, we have the total assets of 191 and $900,000. In the total liabilities, we have the 140,000 and $400. So the planned investments, we have the 12 partnership in this company, having a total share of almost at least $11,500. Total planned investment is 225 and $270,000. Total capital, we have $51,500. Total capital and liabilities is 191 and $900,000. Total funding, we have the 365,000 and 670 $1,000. So that covers up for the startup funding of Polya Capea. So that's all for our business plan. So I hope you like it. I hope you be part of our growing business, and I hope that in the coming few years you will support us in this coming project. So that's all for today. We have Jenny Ligasto, um, Lovely Rose Pimo, and last but not the least, yours truly, Christian Johnson Arellano, presenting this Folia Capella uh, sheet. Okay. That's all. Thank you.